Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to the weekly vlog. It's your girl Chelsea J, and yeah, this is real life. We got a baby in the background crying. Another baby downstairs crying. If y'all haven't watched me for a very long time, y'all are probably confused as to what is going on, because I used to have no kids and now I have 2 kids under 2. I don't know why I just held up 4 fingers, but yeah, 2 kids under 2. And so I just got back from being back to my home state for 3 whole weeks, like 18 days, and my house is currently in disarray. So this week we're going to take this full week to try to get everything back into routine. Oh my God, bless me. We're gonna take this whole week to try to get everything back into routine. And yeah, I'm about to start back the weekly vlogs because I kind of want to change this channel into like a visual diary, because I feel like I want to look back one day and remember these years where I just felt like everything was so tough. So yeah, if you like these kind of vlogs, like mom content, daily vlogs, lifestyle, things like that, I'm not going to abandon doing like my fragrance content and stuff. I'm just gonna mix it all into one, and that's why the channel is now called All Things Chelsea J, because it's gonna consist of all of the things I do. But anyways, my background is probably super loud, so let me just, I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, y'all, so the first thing we're about to do is get into this mountain load of laundry. This is the first load. This is all my kids' stuff from when we went on vacation. I'm gonna go through and basically fold everything, hang everything, put it back in their closets. But if it no longer fits, we're going to just go ahead and not even put it back in the closet, because what's the point? So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're making progress. Everything is sorted out so far. This is my pile of like giveaways. I'm sure it's gonna be more to come. And then I got everything folded that needs to be folded, and then I have everything separated that needs to be hung. And yeah, I think I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys while I hang things, but first I need to go pump. Okay, y'all, so let's talk about where I've been and what the direction of this channel is going, because I feel like that will help a lot of you determine if you want to stick around or not. And so yeah, we're gonna make it short and simple and to the point. I'm really not gonna like drag my feet with telling y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all for what it is. So if you haven't noticed, the channel name has changed to All Things Chelsea J, and that's because, like I said, when I was first coming on here a little bit ago, I kind of just want to like, I don't want my channel to be like so niche. I know that sounds crazy, but I have always wanted to vlog more than anything. But I also have a love for fragrance, and when I first started off, I just could not figure out how to incorporate all of those things, or if you guys felt like those things, or the people who were watching me, if they felt like those two things really didn't go hand in hand, and if my channel would kind of be all over the place. But what I've come to realize is I'm a mom, I'm a fragrance lover, I love to clean, I love all of these different things, and I just don't want to be put in a box, because I realize that people who, when their focus is really one thing, even though they say it's good to like niche down, when their focus is just one thing, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes people like lose interest. Like for me, if I started off following someone for like, let's say, their cleaning content, and that's all that they've done for like years and years and years, when it comes time for them to do any other type of video, I'm less likely to watch it. And I noticed that I was doing the same thing with fragrance. So yeah, I just want to kind of switch my channel up and be inclusive into all of the things that make me. The second reason is, if you don't know, I've had 2 kids under 2 years, so that's why I have been taking breaks, because I just have not been buying a lot of products. Every time it was time for me to participate, every time it was time for me to participate in a sale, let me make sure I'm recording. Okay, I am. Every time it was time for me to, every time it was time for me to participate in a sale, something would come up. So, semi-annual sale of 2024, during this in my annual sale, I placed my order, was ready to record my videos, and then I got admitted into the hospital with my oldest daughter because I was having some complications with her being an intrauterine growth restriction baby, and also like that was pretty much it. Like, my blood pressure was well controlled and all things like that, so it was just trying to get her to grow. So I was in the hospital for like almost 30 days pregnant with her alone before I delivered. And then after she got delivered, she was a preemie, and she went to the NICU for 20 something days, almost 30 days. So I was busy with that. I came back, I started doing my videos, as y'all could see, and things were moving in the right direction. We found out that we were moving from Connecticut to Hampton Roads area, and I was really excited about that. And soon as my baby turned 6 months, I found out I was pregnant again, and y'all, this sent me into a spiral. I cried for 40 days and 40 nights after finding out I was pregnant, because I just did not understand what I was gonna do with 2 kids under 2. And this is coming from someone who at the time I was, you know, what was I, 32, I want to say 32. And this is coming from someone who at first thought that she did not want to have kids, and so I had got used to the idea of having 1 kid and being one and done. And then I ended up getting pregnant again at 6 months postpartum, and I feel like being pregnant with a infant, because she was definitely an infant at the time, being pregnant with a infant is super duper hard. I don't care what nobody says. That first trimester is already cutting your butt, and then on top of that, you still have to be a mom. So that was very, very hard for me. And so I had posted a video, and in one of the comments on the video, somebody said, "You're glowing, are you pregnant?" And I just was like, you know what, I'm not recording any more videos after this, because people are clocking my tea. And one thing about me, I like to keep my pregnancy is very, very private. I don't know, just because I'm like a suspicious person. Is that the word? Oh, superstitious person. And I just wanted to keep that part of my life kind of like quiet. And also because I was still dealing with the fact that I was about to have 2 kids under 2. And even though I'm married and I'm grown, for some reason, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I was embarrassed. So yeah, so I stopped again. I had my son in September of last year, 2025. And so I have been doing like videos on TikTok and stuff like that. So that's how I've been keeping up with social media, honestly. But yeah, I don't show my kids really on social media, because like I say, I want things to be all about me, but you never know, you might see them here and there. So now that I know that I am officially done having kids for real this time, yeah, I feel like I can start getting back into finding myself and getting back into like motherhood and things of that sort. So yeah, another reason why I am trying to get away from just doing only videos that focus on fragrance is because, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all, my little collection has turned into a big collection, which has turned into me being like, the amount of stuff I have in here as far as body care, I probably will not be able to finish in this lifetime. And I have been doing better as of recently, like giving some of it away, but I feel like I didn't want to declutter and stuff because, you know, it felt like money wasted. I did used to sell things on Mercari, but my husband was like, he didn't really like Mercari because people have access to like our address and stuff like that. And I thought about opening up a P.O. box, but then that's just like another expense. So the amount of stuff that I have is kind of ridiculous. And being that I was pregnant and 2 under 2 and tired and so many things, I just was not going through my products at a fast enough rate to even do empty videos, to even do like any sorts of videos. So I just stopped altogether. But now we're back here and we're going to basically try this again and see where it gets me, and see if me not putting myself into a box is going to help me want to produce more content for you guys, or it's going to help me be more consistent. So yeah, I know I might lose a few followers because a lot of y'all really only subscribe to see like the content that I do with like fragrance and stuff. I do want to let y'all know that I am going to still do fragrance. I am going to still be doing like empties and scent combos. Like, that's not going away on my channel, but you are going to see like weekly vlogs as well, because like I said, I just don't want to put myself in a box if I can help it. And I feel like by expanding my content, this will be a better way to do it. And then also, I won't feel obligated to go out and buy like the newest scent every single time, which I wasn't really doing that anyways, because not everything do I want. Excuse me. But now I really feel like I'm not gonna be buying up stuff every single time. I will be participating in like sales if it's something that I think I want. My annual sales, body care day sales, stuff like that. I'm still going to participate, but just know that this channel is not going to be heavily influenced by fragrance, and this won't be the first time that my channel is changing, because I did start off mainly showing like budgeting tips and stuff. I was really heavy into that at one point in time, and then I got really heavy into doing what I do now. But now you're just gonna be able to see a little bit of everything. So I hope that I was able to catch you guys up on where I've been. And if you choose to stick around for the journey, if you're already subscribed, thank you. And if you're a new subscriber, hey girl, hey, welcome to the gang. And yeah, that's just that.